How you feeling today? All right, we are going to start on, I'm sorry, I'm just setting this up, in the seated position. Hey everyone, welcome. So get comfortable, whatever seated position works for you. And if you have blocks, I don't know if you have blocks available, if not, no big deal. But if you do, you can grab them or anything. Sometimes sitting up on a block or a pillow helps align our pelvis and spine a little. Find whatever position feels comfortable. I will place one hand on our heart, hand on the belly. Allow your eyes to close if that feels okay for you. Or soften your gaze. And first checking in. What are you noticing? Maybe what thoughts are you noticing? Observing the breath. Scanning the body for any areas of tension, tightness, relaxation, softness. Approaching it from a non-judgmental place. We're purely observing. As you feel the heart beating and the lungs expanding and emptying. Let's deepen our breath. As you inhale, open up the belly. Exhale, squeeze the navel in toward your spine. Inhale, open up the rib cage a little more. Sending that breath really deep down into the bottom of the lungs. Exhale, empty it out. Inhale a little bit longer now. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Exhale, stretch out the exhalation a little bit more. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up toward your ears. And then on the exhale, release. Allowing your shoulders to stay down and back. Our shoulder blades on the back of our rib cage. And feel the spine getting a little bit longer. Like you're growing up out of your pelvis. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. And set an intention for your practice. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead again. Exhale, pop them out to the sides. Elbows bent, cactus pose. Here, lift the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows go to the back of the room. You continue that deep inhale and exhale. Maybe you arch the back slightly or keep that neutral spine. Inhale, opening up the collarbones. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening up the chest a little further. Knuckles can point down toward the ground, or they can point in toward your lower back. One more deep inhale. Exhale, keep your fingers in place and move over to the sides onto your right side. Inhale, bring your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, look over to your right side. ear coming close to your shoulder. Then inhale, look up. Exhale, look down into your right side. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, turn down. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. And then release it. Keep your fingers interlaced, but release to the back. Exhale, shift over to your left side. You may notice a difference here of how far you're able to bring your hands. Just go to that edge where it feels a little bit of a stretch, but not too comfortable. Lower your shoulders down and back. And left ear over to your shoulder. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, look down into your left. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, turn down. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, look down. And then slowly release, bringing the hands all the way forward. Squeezing the shoulders up. And then back and down. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, grab opposite elbows just behind your head. Inhale, lift the elbows a little higher, aligning your ears with your shoulders. And then exhale, lean over to your left side. Inhale, spinning the chest open. Exhale, sink a little deeper into the side bend. Inhale, lower your left arm down, reaching up and over with your right. Exhale, coming back through center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. I'm going to shift the position, which hand was different. Inhale, lifting the elbows up through the sky. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Keeping your pelvis heavy here, so those sit bones on the bottom of the pelvis, really anchor those down to the mat and feel the lift coming from your spine up and out of your pelvis, and then slightly over to the side. Look up if you can. Exhale, release that right arm. Left arm reaches up and over for a deeper stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, release. If you have a block here, actually first, let's switch to crossing our legs. Good to do that from time to time. If you have a block, you can bring it here. Otherwise, just walk your hands out in front of you. And wherever you feel that edge, let your head and neck release. If you have a pillow or a block, you can rest your forehead on it. And envision breathing deeply into the back of your rib cage, your lower back. Opening up that space in the pelvis. Slowly walk your hands back toward you. Inhale, place your hands behind you. Fingers can be facing the front, or they can be facing the sides, the back. It's good for you. You can explore, see where you're feeling good. Inhale, lift the chest. Allow your back to arch slightly. Maybe you can let your head hang, opening up the front of the throat. If that's too uncomfortable, you can lift your head and just keep your neck neutral. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, coming back to your center. Step your feet in front of you onto the mat. Fingertips now will face the front of the room they were previously. And then just slightly lift the hips off the ground. Inhaling here, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lifting from your pelvic floor. Feeling that squeeze, that tightness in the core, but still allowing your breath to flow. Exhale, release. Step your feet out a little bit further from your hips. This time we're going to lift all the way up for reverse tabletop. So inhale, lift, pressing strong into the mat and lift the hips. So knees, hips, shoulders are in a straight line. Inhale one more time. Exhale, slowly lower. Coming down onto your back. Bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Then extending the legs, knees straight, toes point toward your face. Inhale, arms overhead. This is waterfall pose. Helping gravity here, bring some of the blood very easily back to our hearts. Giving our postural muscles a little break. Bringing the hands out to the side for our cactus pose. Exhale, slowly lower the legs down, keeping the knees straight. Then slowly shift over onto the belly. Elbows coming under the shoulders here. So tops of the feet press really strongly into the mat. Legs are engaged, glutes are tight. Fingers are spread. Grip your fingers into the mat. And neck, try to have a neutral neck here. So not looking all the way up, not looking down. Just about 6 inches in front of your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And draw your elbows down toward your feet. So you're not really moving here, but creating that tension line. And that upper back. Inhale, feel your belly expand and pressing into the mat. Exhale, empty the lungs. This is our spin pose. Exhale, lower that down. Place your forehead on your hands and bend both knees and let them rock side to side, kind of like the windshield wipers. Releasing any tension in the lower back and hips. Moving with your breath. And extending the legs. Inhale, lift your arms out in front of you, lifting the chest slightly. Exhale, cactus arms. So squeezing those shoulder blades together. Chest is slightly lifted off the mat. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, reaching out in front of you. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Exhale, like you're trying to put your elbows down into your hips. One more time. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, squeezing those shoulder blades down back. And then lower all the way down. Bend the knees, rock the legs side to side. And placing the hands under the shoulders, bend the knees, pressing yourself away. Then opening up the knees really wide on the mat. Feet come together, big toes touch, and shift your hips back onto your heels. Slowly walking your hands forward for our child's pose. Letting the head lower down to the mat. If you do have a block, you may want to use that here. Again, you can place your forehead on the block. We're just release it all the way down, really letting any tension in your neck and shoulders release. Maybe rock your head side to side. Even your hips side to side. That can feel nice here. Earn some stillness. Tap into your breath. Inhale, rising up. Hands come under your shoulders. Knees come directly under the hips for tabletop. You can tuck your toes here, rocking forward and back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, shifting back. Creating a lot of tension in your hands. Pressing your fingertips strongly into the mat. Gripping, pulling, and pushing your upper body away. Then move your fingertips to the outsides, pointing side to side, and move your body side to side in this tabletop position, forming the wrist. Shift back to your heels, shake that out. And then back side of the hands coming onto the mat and sink back so you feel a nice stretch on the top of your forearm here. If this is uncomfortable, you don't have to put pressure. You can go onto your knuckles, or you can even bring it up like this and get that same stretch if it's a little uncomfortable being on your hands this time. Continuing to move with your breath. Shake that out. Coming into our tabletop position, inhale, lift the chest, lift the head, let the belly drop, arching the back. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your bottom, and lift the middle of your back. This is our cat cow. So cow, arching the back, lifting the head as you inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine. And come to neutral spine, tuck the toes and shift the hips up and back for down facing dog. So here the knees can be bent, or you can alternate bending side to side. Chest comes toward the thighs. Hands present strong away from the mat. Let your head hang here. Check to see if you're holding any tension. Shake your head yes, no, side to side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bend that knee and open your hips up. Maybe circle your foot at an angle, or move your knee around to open the hip. And then exhale, step that foot forward. As you bring it forward, you can always help it with your other hand. If you have some blocks here, this can be helpful too on either side. You lower that back knee and lift the chest. So if you have some blocks that could really open your chest up. If not, just placing the hands on the mat on either side, still trying to lift the chest. Opening up through your collarbones. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten your left knee, and let your chest fall forward over that. Blocks can come with you just to help stabilize. Moving your toes up toward you, enhancing the stretch. Exhale, release a little bit longer. Inhale, shifting forward, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the arms out to the side of the cactus, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, pressing through the front. Exhale, lower your hands behind you and interlace the fingers, sending your knuckles down to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders together in the back. Exhale, release the hands. Place your hands down to the mat, step it back for plank. And here you can always lower down to the knees or stay lifted up. One more breath here. And then shift back for downward facing dog. Heels press down to the mat. Really lifting the hips. Inhale with the right leg. Bend that knee, circle your ankle and your hip around. And then step that through to the front of the mat. Act like it comes down. Inhale, sinking a little deeper into your lunge, opening up the chest. Exhale, shift the hips back. Bringing your toes toward you, getting a nice hamstring stretch. Bringing your belly button toward your thigh. Inhale, coming forward, lifting the arms. Exhale, bringing them out to the side for cactus. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Exhale, circle them around behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, and your hands down to the floor. Exhale, release. Step your hands down to the mat and step it back to plank. Press the mat away from you. Exhale, lower your knees down to the mat, coming back into our tabletop. Keeping the elbows straight here. As you inhale, let your chest lower down. Shoulder blades squeeze together. And as you exhale, press your chest away, letting the shoulder blades separate away from each other. Inhale, squeeze them together, lowering the chest. Exhale, pressing them apart. So it's a very slight movement in our upper back, allowing our shoulder blades to really become controlled and mobile, which helps our shoulders move better. This is called a scapula push-up. Inhale, squeezing them together. Exhale, pressing them apart. Now keep that position where the shoulder blades are separated. Your hands are pressing strong into the mat. Then step back into plank. That's the position of your shoulder blades that you should have. One more breath here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up. Feel free to have that back leg lowered, so you can come down to kneeling, or stay lifted here for our crescent lunge. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. Inhale, lift those elbows nice and high. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Feel that strength in your upper back. Pressing your shoulder blades away. Your hands really strong, supporting you here. Core is tight, glutes are contracted. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale with the right leg. Exhale, step up here to the front. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring up elbows. Inhale, lift those elbows back to the sky. Exhale, side bend over to your left. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, release your hands, come back down, step it back to a plank. Now maybe you do your vinyasa here if you'd like. Otherwise, you can stay here for a couple breaths and plank. Feel strength building, lift the hips. Maybe shift forward slightly onto your toes. Hold one more breath. Exhale, shift back for downward dog. Slowly walk your feet toward your hands. And separate your feet about hip width distance. Bend your knees, allow your head to hang here. You can grab opposite elbows again, maybe slowly rock side to side. Or just stay still here, allowing the crown of your head to really be pulled down toward the mat. Check in with your breath. Inhale through the nose. Allow it to flow deep into the abdomen. Exhale, slowly empty it all out. Bend your knees, inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center as we sit into our chair. So your knees can be separated or they can be together. Just make sure they are right over your toes and line your feet. That you can see your toes sitting back, chest is lifted. Inhale, stand up, lift the arms. Exhale, sink back into the chair. And twist over to your left side. So hooking that right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Maybe you get your hands close to your sternum, your breastbone. Sit a little bit deeper into your chair. As you exhale, twist a little bit further. Exhale, release. Forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees here, kick out your head and neck. Exhale, side down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come to heart center as we sink back into our chair and then twist over to your right side. Hooking that left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Feeling the strength in your feet, the lift in your arch, sinking your hips down and back. Pelvic floor is lifted. Exhale, release, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat, step back into plank. And then lower the knees to the mat, and slowly lower the chest all the way down to lean the elbows in. Place your forehead on your hands, bending those knees, allowing your feet to move side to side. Extending your legs, and then slowly making your way onto your back. Bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. Finding gratitude for the care you're giving to your body. Release across your left foot over your right. Bring that right thigh in toward you. Slowing your breath down here. Release and crossing your right foot on your left thigh. Grab under your left thigh, bring that toward you. Allowing yourself a few moments of rest here. Observing the breath again. Release that down, extend your legs. Getting into whatever position is comfortable. Arms can be at your sides, legs fully extended or bent. So allowing everything to release, like you're melting into the floor. And feel free to stay here longer if you'd like, or if you're ready to move back into your day. Gradually wiggle your fingers, your toes, maybe circle your ankles, hips. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Maybe even rock side to side, letting your bent knees rotate to the left and the right. Really take your time coming back up to a seated position. Move on to one side, and then whenever you're ready, move back to seated. Bringing our attention for the practice back to mind. Allowing these intentions to guide our behaviors, how we choose to interact with the world today. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. Hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you.